When I walk out that door blind and alone.
How amazing it is to have a vegan restaurant in the heart of Leimert Park.
Big Fred
Big Frida?
Yeah.
And so all these designers are black. Every last one of them is black. It's cake.
Yeah, never ending.
All right.
Good morning, folks. Good morning.
Yes, we are. Hello, how are you?
Tim will probably be better. What's going on, brother? It's a pleasure, man. JC, man. Pleasure to meet you, Gary. Let me tell you something, bro. Did you hear me?
Huh?
Did you hear me? I said it when nobody else could hear it. I just wanted you to hear it because it might have not been camera ready, man. But you that one.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Serving Spoon family. Y'all come on in. Hope you have a seat. We're gonna take up these tables right here. I'll be right with you, too.
This is dope.
It hasn't always looked like this. This is actually an upgrade, okay? Like it's a really, really small space. And this was actually my office at one point. Like this was like this right here, and all of this was my office. Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Kitchen just informed me all we have left is a half a strip of bacon and one grit. So I just want to make sure we ain't got no problem.
I've been trying to get all of my cousins to come on back to the Deep South so we can just take the whole thing over.
Let me tell you, man, that's those are my roots, man. And you know, I love LA, born and raised. I'm from this soil, man. But the simple life and stuff. Well, we can make it, but it's still gonna be home, though, man. Even if it gets bigger, man. That's the thing about the South. You know what that is, man. It's something totally different. Now, my wife's from Ohio, but she got Southern roots too, man.
I'm just saying, you know, 55% of black folks already living in Deep South. And if we want to really build our power politically, financially, economically, that the South is where it's at for us. The land is cheaper, the opportunity is vast, and we have the numbers to end up controlling entire state governments versus just a city, right? You find about a lot of black mayors, but we need black governors, right? A mayor may control a $900 million budget. A governor controls a $27 billion budget.
So for you, you have the deep fried pork chops, grits. See, he went hard, okay? Y'all playing, no kidding. Okay, so you have the deep fried pork chops, grits, eggs scrambled in a biscuit. You have the catfish fillet, eggs scrambled with cheese, grits with cheese, a pancake. You like your pancake regular or crispy?
You getting pancakes?
Okay, and then you have the catfish fillet, pancakes, and a side of string beans, right? And then you have the catfish fillet, French toast, and a side of grits with cheese, right? And then you have the catfish fillet with pancakes and a side of cheese grits, right? Okay, yeah, okay, very good, all right.
After your soliloquy, that evening, man, before the council, what happened?
Well, we won the vote that night to change the name of the school. So it's now Liberty High School. We had a whole process to rename the school.
I've never heard anything about that.
Like, we changed the name of the school. But we weren't even, like, for us locally, we wasn't even tripping on her. That's what I do. You know, that's not... Wyatt was the one that went all over the country and all of that. I don't know, but that's not even the best one.
So you know, and they knew this, like, okay.
Yeah, but that's like this what we do.
All the time we don't know why that was the video.
Because they have been worse ones.
We don't know why that was the video that was the one.
I've had moments where the entire council was in tears. And the school board is actually where I go the least. I hate the school board. Hate them.
that's right. That wasn't council. That was the
School board.
You're right.
I go to city council far more than I ever go to the school board. You know, we are a majority black city, 56% black, right? And we have a majority white council and school board.
So is it because of the lack of voter turnout?
It's the way they draw the districts. They draw the districts in a way that prevent us or dilute our votes. They 80% black districts. You know, you can't. You're not gonna have diversity in the membership of the body if our districts are 80% black. For every 80% black district, there's gonna be an 80% white district, right? And so, though we are the majority of the city, if you cut the map a certain way, it gives them more power. So it's 5-7. 5-7 on the council. On the school board, it is 5-4 because it's 9 on the school board, and they just take our money, you know. And for me, I just, you know, I don't put up with a lot of bullshit. You know, if I don't like something, I'm gonna say it. I don't care about you getting mad, offended, or none of that. I don't need your money. I'm not in your social clubs. I'm a big boy. I don't need to be invited to the barbecue. You know, so the things that entertain most people, they don't do it for me. So we were there because of the name change. So in 2016, we tried to change the name of the school because they had built a new facility and spent $60 million building a new high school. And so we were like, well, let's not name it after the bigot again, right? New building, let's get a new name. So it was Robert E. Lee High. They made a concession in 2016 to drop Robert E. off and just name it Lee. And we were like, that's bull, right? How I ended up giving a damn about it though was
They dropped Robert E. just wanted to name it Lee.
Right. Like, we'll give you that.
the mascot was the Running Rebels, and then they changed it to the Patriots. Okay, what's the difference? So my daughter is in magnet school in Baton Rouge, and her trajectory was put her at Lee High. Well, I told her mom, I don't want her to go there if it's named after me. She got to go somewhere else. So mama said, I guess you better do something about it then. And that's how I got in. But my homeboys Cleve and Gino, who were also there that spoke that night, they both had children that were there or going there in the next school year, right? And so from a parent perspective, we just were in unison that we don't want our kids to go to this school named after this. We called our school board members, we created a issue about it, and then we got somebody to bring it before the school board. So that was a concession. We didn't consider that a victory in 2016. We wanted the name to change. So when George Floyd happened and all of this stuff starts going on and people want the names to change, we pushed the issue again. School board member brings it, and I wasn't even gonna be at the school board meeting that night because I was taking COVID serious. You know, like I wasn't going to meetings and stuff like that. And I brought a friend of mine, and this was her first time coming to a school board meeting. And I'm just sitting in the room. We had talked on other issues before that. This issue comes up. I'm sitting there, and my friend taps me on my shoulder and she says, is that lady shopping? And I was like, is she shopping? And I was like, she is shopping. And it was it. It was up from there. You know, and I
So
tried.
what was the angle to see the...
So if I'm here, she was like to my left over here, right?
Oh, she was in direct eye?
Yeah, I could see her computer screen. And so I went to, there was a reporter standing right behind her, but she had a lens like this long, shooting from a distance. And I tried to get her to take a picture of the screen. She said she couldn't because of her lens. So then I know Connie. I knew she was gonna lie, so I was trying to get picture proof. And so then I took a picture and a video before she knew anything, and I just waited. I waited till it was my time to talk on the mic, you know. I was a picture in the middle of her shit, you know, because I know you lying. I know you gonna sit there. And she turned her computer screen around and showed me and everything that she wasn't shopping. I already got you, boo. We got you already, you know. And it's the audacity. You got a black woman sitting right next to you talking about this issue. While you there, you just because you don't care. And it was worse because she had just went on TV and said some stupid stuff about we need to look at all of Robert E. Lee's. He actually freed the slaves. Yeah, because the contract dictated that he did. It was his father-in-law's property that he inherited, and his father-in-law wrote in the will that at a certain time he had to free them. He held them over the time, and in the slave narrative they said that he was a brutal slave master, that he would beat them, and after he beat them he would pour brine on their wounds. Don't tell me nothing about no Robert E. Lee was a good name. You know? And they didn't, it's not like they even named the buildings after him in like the 1800s. They did it in the 1950s to intimidate us.
Right.
It was always a scare tactic, you know, for us to know our place when we were trying to segregate schools. See, the school board ain't where it's at. At the city council, I got arrested in 2017 for speaking at a city council, and I called the president of the city council a coward. On the mic, yeah. Well, and then they tried to escort me away from the mic, and I would not permit them to.
Okay, I got you.
You know, because I have a right. I have 3 minutes to talk on this microphone, and I'm gonna talk on it.
I want some of them crispy cheese. You know I do. You need butter on it?
I give you a whole pancake. I give you a whole slab of my pancake.
Y'all want to get off my food? you know it's gonna be good when it make you dance a little bit, you know?
I'm so excited right now.
Father, we thank you for this food we're about to receive. Bless the hands that prepared it. Let it be nourished to our bodies. And thank you for the fellowship for this moment. In Jesus' name.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the camera. Yeah, right?
Man, come on, don't hate the player, hate the game, man.
They ain't got no game. And the Rams.
Let me ask you, who's your team?
Raider Nation, baby. When you get a championship, call me.
When you get a championship, call me. Hey, when y'all have finally decided where your home is now. Sit down, man. Political activist, just the president. He's dynamic, man. When you see the video that really, and again, we just found out that he's been doing this for quite a bit of time. It's just this particular video is what became more noticeable or noticed by so many people throughout the United States.
Subject matter.
He checked the. So you already got your attention.
I got my ears on.
The school board, man, because they did not want to change the name of a school from Robert E. Lee to something else.
Okay. In his city, in his native city,
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. Okay. Oh, did you? Okay, congratulations. All right. You know that's a dirty business.
No doubt about it, but it's what we got to be in.
Yeah, you have to be in it. There's no question about it. And especially down there. But I'll tell you this, okay? For as much as you meet racism there, okay, it's the same here. But see, Cali's probably more racist than Baton Rouge.
We just don't know who it is.
See, there, he will come and tell you to your face, Gary Chambers, I don't like you, and use the N-word. But you understand where he's coming from. Here, they will come in, pat you on the back, but when you walk out the door, you still get it. That's how it's been. Wasn't no videotape, wasn't no, all this that's happening now has been happening. Okay? My father and I he used to work in Westwood, which is out by UCLA. And I used to go to work with him around 7 or 8. He had a janitorial business. Every morning we get stopped as we went across Crenshaw Boulevard. And the police would pull us out the car and ask us where you niggas going. Every morning.
Hi, thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Man, come on, you know we hung
I
out
will
here,
be
bro.
back. I will be back. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back.
We're gonna be down there.
Let me know. You got my number? Anytime y'all in.
Yeah, we coming down.
Let's
Coming
move.
down. All right,
Y'all
loved
ready?
ones. Thank you so much. Glad y'all enjoyed yourselves. Thank you, baby.
You know where we at.
We will be back. We will be back.
Hold on. High five to the camera. Good look though, bro.
It felt like home.
Y'all enjoy y'all stay, man. Y'all stay safe too.
You know what's so funny?
Real talk.
I kid you not, I was like, what? So there was a guy back there on table 6, and so he was like, you giving me these politician vibes, and I'm like, what? You
said
know?
to you?
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And they're like, your smile is just whatever, and I was like, what do you mean? So, well, you got that smile, like, I would trust you, I would vote for you. And I said, but this is just what we do. I said, but I ain't running for nothing, you know?
Why
And he
not?
was like, wherever you go, I'm gonna go, and I'm like, I ain't going nowhere without this one. It was my
Why
grandson.
not?
No.
No, that wasn't asked.
No.
We need regular
It's the people that I never thought I would run for.
Yeah, no. It's just not. I don't, because I'm, you know.
That's what we need, though. You know, the Lord speaks in mysterious ways.
Yes.
And it sounds like you got a manager right there.
Y'all be good now. God bless.